But
but
like,
none of them do it in quite a stylistic way.
yeah, I mean, it's just
Where you
like
get to
that tense feeling of like, if you fuck up this trial, unlike Phoenix Wright, it's not like, oh, you get. The worst that can happen is an innocent person goes to jail and you get fired from your job. Uh,
so
the worst
yeah.
thing that can happen is someone dies, or possibly you.
Is that the
And
reason you play the games in the first place?
yeah, I mean, I like the tense feeling. I like that the visual novel aspect, like the characters, and I find it very satisfying to figure out this weird, complex plot where like basically anything can happen. It's just
See,
in
that's
this game where the ending was okay, like all this stuff happened, we expect you to feel something about it, and oh look, remember this character Coyote that sacrificed herself in the first game? Oh yeah, she's actually a good person because she didn't actually kill anyone, so you're allowed to like her. And
she's still dead though.
yeah, she's still dead though, but she didn't kill anyone, so that's cool. And oh yeah, everything is fake, and you should feel bad about liking things.
See, the reason I play the games, and this is possibly why I don't see I don't see the ending as such as big a down as it is that I play the game because I really enjoy the locked-room mysteries of this is a room where a murder happened. You have left in the game who have been with you through thick and thin. You more or less trust most of them, maybe not that weirdo there, but he so obviously can't be him. So which one of your friends are you going to kill off next by just revealing that they did a murder? And how did they do it? And I enjoy unraveling the mystery and figuring out which of my friends is actually a murderer.
Yeah. I don't,
You know, life skills.
I don't mind the ending. Like, I like the kind of Truman Show aspect of it, where it's just like, oh, this is all a reality show, and it was really interesting. But like, I don't like how they did it. That's my thing. I don't like that there wasn't really. They went from this normal Danganronpa game to like, and there wasn't any build up to, I don't know. It was just really strange how they did it.
So would you play? Let's say the couple of ways they could go forward to it as to go forward with this one and make Danganronpa 64. Though I honestly don't think they can do that at this point. Not to play that trope straight, because the twist straight, because the twist already exists. It's been twisted. You can't say this is actually Danganronpa 500 now because we've already done it. Oh, you can, but it's got less of an impact. So I personally think what they're going to do next is make Danganronpa 4, as in actual 4, not Danganronpa V.
How do you think
4.
this is just basically a troll game?
I think this is basically the inevitable conclusion of Danganronpa as a series.
Yeah.
If it's the idea that if a game like this that was broadcast and for however many runs it had, then someone would probably pick up the idea of saying, reality TV, let's do it.
I mean, it's a logical step, and I kind of like the idea of it. I just don't like how they did it.
Gotta wait for that full dive VR stuff. Hang on, full dive VR, yes.
I don't know.
Where you can feel the knife stabbing through your chest for that authentic Danganronpa. But you would play the next one.
Yes.
Because murder.
Yes, murder. But like,
sometimes I think we're terrible people.
We might be.
And the game is right to judge for it.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I liked the game overall. The characters grew on me. Just wasn't a huge fan of the ending, but that's fine.
So who was best character?
Who was best character? Kokichi.
Kokichi.
Kokichi was best boy and best girl. He was best
Wow.
everything.
Is he going to? Is he going to take home the anime awards as well?
Yes. He's the new Yuri on Ice.
Wow, that's impressive for a single character.
Yeah. I just thought he was like the coolest character of the bunch. Like, I liked how he played off Shuichi. I liked Shuichi a lot more when he was talking to Kokichi. I wish those two kind of teamed up a lot more.
The best moment I think I can remember was when perjury against Kokichi in the Miyu trial, and just says, "No, I saw you doing this," and Kokichi just gets so pissed off that Shuichi lied to him, and he just says, "Okay, I give up. Fine, it's Gonta. Are you happy now? You lied to me. You made me do this. You terrible person for lying to me."
I loved when the perjury happened, because he always like kind of gives you this look or calls you on it, and he's just like, uh-huh, and everyone's like, "We trust Shuichi," and he's like, mm-hmm. I'm just like, Kokichi, you're so sassy.
And fine, okay, if you insist. It's that guy.
I read somewhere that there was always a way to tell the truth, and you don't necessarily have to lie. But I don't know how you get around some sections without lying.
Possibly. But the other thing is just to get artwork of Kokichi. He has some of the best creepypasta artwork.
I know, it's so good. He had my favorite character portraits of all time.
He looked like a supreme evil person. Put it that way. In some of them.
Yeah. Like, at first I was just like, there's no way he could just be like the mastermind.
Oh god.
Oh
god, I can see it.
Like, even he has his colors, I'm like, it's too apparent. And then when he was like, his sprites, I was just like, oh my god, like, really? And then I found out more about him, like, no, he's just a big old dork. Just a big old dork that's trying to impress some reality show.
And who can forget Happy Bug Time? Or the Insect Fun Time?
Yeah. I love that he just made Gunta his lackey. That was the funniest thing. I want a comedy series just based around them where they're like Pinky and the Brain.
What are we going to do today, Pinky?
Try and take over the world.
I think we
That's
had
my
the voices the
Kokichi
way
voice.
around. Yes.
That's my Kokichi voice.
So mine best boy was obviously Kokichi. Shuichi doesn't get a look in, sorry.
Yeah, Shuichi wasn't like he was only good around like some characters. He was a reaction character, which is basically par for the course.
Actually, he did get more interesting in the last trial for what he believed in.
But he also wasn't the main character at that point, because
yes, because
the playable character went around, and like at that point you weren't really playing him, so that it makes sense that he got more interesting. It's like
he only gets interesting when we're not playing him. Wow.
Yeah. Fuck you, Shuichi.
I think best girl for me was. I'm actually having a hard time deciding between Maki and Himiko. Because as much as you said you didn't think Himiko was that interesting, I do like being this person who's just trying to stay happy and upbeat and keep on living for her friends.
Yeah. I do think she's interesting a little bit. like for a large portion of the game, she wasn't interesting. So that's like all that's in my head.
And Maki, how can that's just trying to do better.
Yeah. I do think it was kind of bullshit that Kaito was like, I'm gonna believe her no matter what, but that's not Maki's fault.
She actually came.
Oh, continue.
What was the trial where she actually came into the spotlight for? I think there was a couple of them.
The magician one with Ryoma, she was blamed for that.
Was she?
She was blamed for Tanko's, because she was the magician and everyone thought that it was her trick, so...
I said it's Maki, sorry.
Oh, no. I thought you were talking about Himiko. I think Maki kind of comes up just about out of all of them, because Kokichi's like, it's probably the assassin that did it.
I think the only one I can remember her actually being one of the main suspects was Kokichi and Kaito's affair.
Ooh.
Because she has the poison darts.
I think there was another one. Cause I feel like there was another part.
I can't remember. It may well have been the Ryoma's one, because I think she was revealed sometime between then and when the no, actually, yes, no, yes, maybe.
I think
Because she, oh, Jesus Christ.
I think she might have been suspected during Angie's death, because Kokichi follows us along. Remember there was one where Kokichi follows us along and wouldn't let Maki near us because he was just like, and then like uses, kind of manipulates Shuichi into being like, hey Shuichi, doesn't this make sense that this would happen? And then Kaito's like, why you listen to Kokichi? He's awful.
But Kokichi has the best ideas.
Yeah. He's the best boy.
And if you don't listen to him, you're probably gonna...
Yeah.
Okay, so are we just in agreement that best villain goes to Monokuma again? Are we, or is...
Yeah, I mean,
Is the villain the writers?
I guess it kind of is. The best villain is writers. Go
Or
figure.
are we the villain? Are we, the odd, wanting to see all these despair people?
Isn't the real villain society? So deep. So deep. I do kind of like the idea of like it not just being one person, but just like a collective mindset that this is okay. Like these fictional characters are like going against the system, be like, I know you guys say it's fiction, but it still hurts.
Yeah.
I do like that. I don't know. If they do make another game based on this, I would like to see where it goes. I'm not sure where it could go.
I'm actually going to go on to the anime awards for a second, because I think we can fit an anime award for everything in this game.
Oh.
So if we say that the best openings are the best murders and the best endings are the best executions.
Oh, that's fun. Okay.
Oh god. Why do I do this?
No, it's fun. It's fun. Can we agree that best ending goes to Kaede?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, let's just say.
Kokichi was nominated, but it goes to Kaede.
Yeah, Kokichi didn't. Kokichi wasn't executed.
Yeah, but like, oh yeah, never mind.
You're thinking of Tojo.
Yeah.
Tojo was nominated.
Which one was Tojo?
The maid climbing.
Oh yeah, yeah. She was close. But yeah, Kaede wins best ending.
And best opening.
Kokichi?
Yeah, that was the best planned murder.
He planned to murder himself. I'm not even giving it to Kaito. All he did was press a button.
He didn't even plan to murder himself. He just got suddenly poisoned. Then thought, oh, okay, so how can I spin this? The poison to Kaito. Then I'm going to let Kaito sit on there and trust me to lower it until near the bottom. Then he's going to get out. I'm going to get in to die.
Yeah, that's a lot of trust.
And no one will know about it. Jesus.
Yeah. So what other awards are there?
Let's go from the top now. So, best girl, best boy, we've already had.
I guess best girl would be like for me would be Kaede, and best boy would be Kokichi.
So, best manga, I'm going to say is the best sequence or the best closing argument. Because it's literally a manga.
Okay.
I'm running out of things.
I guess like best closing argument would be like for Kurumi's where she tried to defend herself by just calling Shuichi an idiot.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Just like that doesn't make any sense. You're a fucking awful detective. Just like, wow, Kurumi.
Yeah. You're trying. Good, nice try, but it's not working. Cool. Best hero as opposed to best boy or girl.
So this is just like the best person to save the day.
Saving the day, or the one who saves the day or has the most heroic character arc, I guess.
I would say that'd be Maki. She goes from someone that's very standoffish and literally closes her door to everyone to like saving Kaito and giving a shit about everyone.
Well, apparently, nearly giving a shit about everyone. Still. Oh.
Yeah. I mean, as much of a shit as she can bother to give.
See, I'd say that it's actually Kibo.
Yeah, actually I changed mine. Kibo.
Because he goes through the whole thing of, I'm trying to be human, but I'm actually getting a voice, but now I'm going to do the right thing in the end and kill myself to save everyone else.
And save all of his friends, because he was just like, I'm not gonna explode you guys are cool.
Yeah, you can do whatever it is that's left to do in this virtual reality now that everything's dead in it. Which is kind of a dick move, thinking about it a bit more. Sort of, yeah, there's nothing here now. Enjoy.
Yeah. Yay.
So, best
What was that?
Best villain is society, or the audience. Best action. Did we have any action at all?
Kibo?
That was...
Where he was exploding stuff?
Oh, yes. Kibo wins best. Was there anything else where...
There was the beginning where you were running away from the big robos.
Oh, yes. Because in the second point where Nekomaru and Akane were fighting and it was amusing.
Yeah.
It was just super powered, and this is... Yes, quite sure. No, there's murder in here somewhere as well, but there's also high-powered Super Saiyan fights. Cool.
Yeah, but I would say Kibo for this game.
Yeah.
Best... Continue.
Because why?
Well, like, he the part where he just loses his hair thing at first, and then just like, I'm just gonna explode everything. You guys have this much time to figure stuff out before I go ballistic. Okay, have fun.
Yeah. This drama is obviously best ship.
Yes.
Who? Which is obviously going to be Gonta and Kokichi.
I would say Kokichi and Shuichi. Because
I need to have a proper look for a second. I shouldn't have. Come on.
I mean, it's technically like best ship is like Shuichi and Kaede, but like the weird like attachment Kokichi had to Shuichi was just so amusing to me. I was just like, boy.
The best actual ship I'd say though is Kokichi and Maki. Because that is the most dramatic ship, at least. You never know if one day Kokichi's gonna wake up and his head's gonna be chopped off. It's that dramatic.
Kokichi and who?
Maki. Ultimate Assassin.
Kokichi and Maki? I think they would kill each other on first date.
Exactly. So much
On the
dramatic. So much drama.
I can't agree with that. I liked Shuichi and Kaede, and I like Shuichi and Kokichi because the dating part where it was the love hotel, it was like it's like Kokichi just fucking with him and like with this cops and robbers thing, and it was just like, oh, it's so amusing. There's so many ways you can go with this. But,
well. So, best comedy. Who was comedic relief character who had no other reason than to be laughs and then die?
I would say like it was Kaito was supposed to be the comic relief, but I think Kokichi was funnier.
Kaito tried. He tried his best. See, I'd say the Mono Kids were comedic relief.
Yeah.
And Monodam gets the comedy award.
Yeah, let's go with Monodam, because I feel like they tried to have like Himiko and Kaito and a little bit of Kibo be the comic relief and like Miyu, but I felt like Monodam and Kokichi were the funniest, just because of my kind of humor, which is just like fucked up.
I just like the robots killing each other.
Yeah.
Is that such a bad thing?
Yes, but I understand.
Okay. We're not talking about you, Kibo. Just don't think about it too hard. So the next one is best slice of life, which I'm having trouble thinking of how the whole thing is arguably slice of life.
Okay, how about best slice of life is actually best ship, and best drama is like best like frenemies, like best arguments.
Oh yes, that makes more sense.
Yeah, because if it's best arguments, Kokichi and Maki hands down, where she just chokes the fucker out. And I was just like, you deserve it so much, Kokichi.
I think Kokichi has to be one of the people because he argues with literally everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm not certain if it's going to be between, if it's actually Maki then, or if it's Kaito. Because Kaito's saying, no, Kokichi, you must trust in people. Please.
You must trust in the heart of the cards.
Yes, trust in the heart of the cards, Kokichi. No,
yeah.
Get on your bike.
Yeah, but did Kaito choke Kokichi out?
He slugged him. He slugged him round the jaw during the trial after, I think it was after the maid one, where Kokichi steps over the line and sort of says, something, and just Kaito steps in and gives him a right hook.
Didn't Kaito do that to Shuichi too? Like after he was just like didn't do anything to save Kaede?
Possibly. I think I think Kaito just likes punching people.
Yeah. I was kind of annoyed, like, at that point I was kind of annoyed with him, because I'm just like, give the dude a break. He just had, like, his romance, like, someone he cared for taken away from him in a circumstance that he couldn't have, like, stopped.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't have stopped at all. And, like,
Actually,
even people who, like, were trying to stop it couldn't do anything about it. So I'm just like, why are you getting mad at him?
That's probably the reason Shuichi has trust issues, actually, because the person he thought he was definitely making plans for a couple of months, then upped and killed someone from his point of view. So who do I even trust anymore?
Yeah.
Everyone's suspicious. Then
oh, Shuichi, I wouldn't trust anyone.
Trust me. I'm trustworthy. But I'm not certain. I think a chokehold, it does win out here, though.
Yeah.
On the will they murder the other before the other tries?
Yeah.
Who will murder who first? That sounds like a
Battle Royale game.
Yeah. Best continuing series. Danganronpa.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's a series.
Yeah.
In the game too.
Yeah. Best Danganronpa. Which
Two.
is the best Danganronpa 2?
Yeah. Sorry.
I honestly, I haven't played V1. I haven't played Trigger Havoc. What is it even called?
Trigger Happy Havoc?
Possibly. I haven't played that in so long now. Jesus.
Yeah, I haven't
When
played
did I start?
I did a disservice to myself and watched the anime first, thinking it'd be totally different from the game. It wasn't. It was like completely the same, and I still had fun with the game, but I was just like, oh, well, I guess I've ruined everything.
Best continuing series, I think it is V2. I guess it's Goodbye Despair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just gonna say everything's like V1, V2, V3.
This is the problem. V1 is technically version 1.
If V8 doesn't have a tomato patch, I'll be upset.
So best opening, Kikichi's death, and best ending was Kade's execution.
Yep.
Okay, this is an interesting one. Best animation. So instead of, let's say it's
best
there's
portrait.
For this. There's best CGI, which is going to get best portraited, I think.
Best animation. I guess like the chase scene in the beginning, where like you're running away from the robots.
Should we just fold it all into one and say best? Fold the best animation, best CG into one, and just say best artwork.
Yeah, I would have to say Kokichi's portraits. They were great.
Kikichi's portraits were great. I think Maki's were pretty dark as well when she flipped a switch.
Yeah.
And who else was there? There was Ryuma that was just the tennis guy. Ryuma was. He looked like he was going to have a dark, somber backstory, but he died, which I just found amusing.
Yeah, like I found is I kind of wish I knew more about him, because I didn't get to like go hang out with him that often. So I was just like, and after he died, I was just like, oh, he seemed really cool. I wish I could have gotten to know him. But I guess that's the point.
I'm trying to think of anyone else who had decent artwork. There was,
Kurumi's was pretty good.
yeah, Gonta's was as well, I think.
He like flipped the switch a couple times.
Well, yes, but I think that nastiness has to be Kokichi,
It's
or he was his was very disparate. You had the nice, pleasant oh boy face, and the I will kill your family and make you watch.
like his just went straight demonic
Mhm.
with like the eyes and like the darkened face, and I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, and Monokuma doesn't have that much expression. He's still amazing, but he's faces playing innocent and actually being cruel. Uh,
Excuse me.
oh, there's arguably four left, three. So best score, which I'm not certain.
Best
Round.
score, I guess, just like best music in the game.
Best music. Best music is probably going to be Rise and Shine Earthside for me.
Yeah, I can agree with that. That's pretty dope.
I find it amusing how that and the Monomies theme from the last one was two of my favourite tracks. Just because they're so happy and, well, not happy, but they're so out of place in the rest of the game.
Rise and shine, Earthside.
So
good.
long. Farewell.
I found myself humming that whenever they said it.
Mhm. So, best film doesn't make sense really, unless you can remember every single event that there was.
I guess just like best cutscene.
But only really two I can remember. One of them is Kiibo blowing everything up.
Well, maybe like we can add like in like just dramatic story moments where
Dramatic story moments.
just like
Okay.
just best story moment, I guess. Mine would have to be when they got out of the game thing
Mhm.
and saw like the desolate area.
Mhm.
And
And
Kokichi
Miu
just
was
being
dead.
like, "Oh fuckers, it's destroyed out there, by the way."
Oh, right there. Oh, yes.
And then
My
Kokichi
best
just
part.
like controls everything at that point.
My best part was when Angie died.
Yeah, that was a good one. I go with that one because Angie. Angie's worst
think-
girl.
Yes. But actual seriousness. Story turning point that I can remember. I cannot remember anything. I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. What am I doing here? Who are you people? Best turning point for would be I'm trying to think. Jesus Christ Almighty. When I think for me was Maki accepts Kaito's invitation to come out and do exercise.
Yeah, that was really sweet.
Because yes, and it's sort of the I trust you and I want to show you that you can trust other people here, even though Kaito obviously has a death wish in a realistic sense.
Yeah.
And the only other one, apart from best anime or best, I'm not sure certain how that's going to fit in, is best CGI, which is we folded into the artwork.
Yeah.
So we did the best anime award, the anime awards for Danganronpa.
Yay! In the comments, if you actually watch this, I think we've been doing this for like 2 or 3 hours. But if you watch all of this, please put in the comments who you would award each thing from what we discussed.
Have fun editing.
Yeah.
2 hours, yes.
Great. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss before we sign off?
I can't. No. Let's say no before I start talking.
So overall, did you like Danganronpa V3?
Yes. But there's a rather large asterisk there, you can probably tell.
Yeah.
I'm glad I
feel the
played
same way.
it. I'm glad I played it because it's an interesting story. I just feel like it could have been better written in some areas.
Yeah, I definitely agree, especially the ending. But I made my thoughts clear on that.
Hmm. Yes, I believe about half an hour is dedicated to that.
Yeah.
Longer.
Right, just like Long Ranch. I liked Danganronpa V3. I had some good times playing it with it. I still don't know how I feel about the ending, but after talking about it, I feel a bit cleared up about it of how I feel overall.
It does help to talk it through.
Yeah. Just an ending like that, I was just like, I just don't know how to feel. And it seemed like a lot of people were mad about it, a lot of people... Because you always get the people that were like, oh, this ending sucked, and then there's the people who defend it being like, oh, this game's brilliant, you guys just don't know what you're talking about, and blah, 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 blah. And I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle.
This sort of ending is one of those really divisive ones, because it starts messing around with meta-narrative, and everyone either loves or hates meta-narrative.
Yeah.
Speaking, played Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh, by the way, I was thinking about this the other day, because I was thinking about Ultra Despair Girls. Ever notice that Monikas are evil?
Yes, I take it you have seen it then.
Yeah, I love Doki Doki Literature Club. I have the game, but I just decided to watch it.
This is the apparently the addendum, the footnotes to Danganronpa, because everyone loves more meta narrative. Is I played it blind, completely blind, because I just saw it as a free, nice-looking game on Steam that has a tag of psychological horror.
Which Steam, anyone can take anything. I think there's a Golf Garfield racing game that's also tagged as psychological horror. So, they're not always the most truthful.
But I blitzed through it in about start to finish, and yeah, that happened. Makes me kind of sad that well, no, it doesn't make me kind of sad that I wasn't recording it, because I wouldn't be able to do voices for that. And if I did voices for that, then people would actually come and hunt me down.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to do another one of these where we talk about Doki Doki Literature Club.
We'll just do something else. We'll just talk about random things about how Deku is not best boy, to be controversial.
Oh. I might have to hunt you down. How dare you say stuff about my boy?
What were the other things for... No, best boy for this year was Todoroki.
Oh, was he? I wasn't...
Yeah.
After last year, where you were nice, won everything, and then I was excited, and then everyone was like, that shouldn't have won. I just kind of was just like, well, I guess there's no point in getting excited if, I'm just gonna choose things, and then people are just gonna call me an idiot about it. Okay.
Hashtag mob was dropped.
I didn't like Mob Psycho 100.
It was brilliant.
I like the animation of it. I just found it a bit boring. I don't know why.
Character studies.
Hmm?
I like my slow burn character studies.
I mean, I don't know. I do too. Like I've watched like enough romance anime to, but I don't know. I just couldn't get into it.
Fair enough. Maybe next time.
Maybe next time. But I do appreciate the animation and all the like, character designs and how cool it looked. I admire it. I just didn't like it.
Still. Let us say that how we have been doing this for 2 and a bit hours.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining me on this Danganronpa rant fest.
Thank you. I have a pizza here.
Oh, so you can eat your pizza. I'm sorry for keeping you from your supper.
Terrible person. You made me talk about a thing that you wanted to talk about for 2 hours.
I'm sorry. It's something we would have talked about anyway on Discord. We talk about
You're not
Danganronpa.
wrong.
We talk about Danganronpa a lot. That's why I asked you.
Funny how that turns up a lot. It's almost
Yeah.
like we like murder.
Oh, yeah. There might be something wrong with us.
You don't think? I mean, I started to see the signs when I started threatening your cat.
I mean, that was a point. I loved, like, on Twitter when, like, you were just like, Krim, I'm gonna get your cat, and then... then someone was like, stop! Who was that?
It was Dave, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. It was just like, stop attacking your cat, and I was just like, it's just a thing.
Just don't mind it. It happens. It will get to her one day.
No. No.
Obviously, I'm never coming to Canada.
Obviously not. I'm okay with this. What? Even I was just like, wow, that was harsh. Well then.
Well, yeah, cool.
We ended that rather awkwardly. Right.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining me. Thanks to everyone who actually watched this for 2 hours. Put in the comments what awards you would give who, and if you'd like us to do this kind of ranty type thing on another game like Doki Doki Literature Club or any other anime games that you want us to talk about.
There are literally thousands of them.
Yeah, we talk about anime a lot. So like,
And yeah.
yeah,
So
we're weebs.
yeah. Yes, let's just say yes.
Yeah.
I have decided that the only time I will come, that's the first time I will come to Canada, I will just bring a very fun, a very nice looking game along with me, and we'll just have to sit down and play it.
Yes. Yes.
And it'll turn out to be terrible,
Okay.
with full of murder.
I mean, that's something I play anyway, so sure.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Murder and anime?
Shut up
That
now.
sounds right up my alley. Oh, we should
I'll just
actually
shut up now,
play. We should play the what's it called? The 999 rooms.
Oh yes,
Games?
the nonary games.
Yeah, we should start playing those together because I feel like those
Yes.
would be up our alley. Because murder and anime.
Yet again, I wonder if there is something we should not. There's something here that normal people, probably shouldn't be quite as keen on. But what do I know?
I mean, I go about life as very non-murdery as I can possibly get to. So I think it's acceptable to kind of be like that in video games. That's what I'm going with.
You're saving all your murderous intent for the video games.
Maybe that's why the ending bothered me so much, because I'm just like, the fictional characters are rebelling against me. This isn't fair.
No, I wanted you to die, please.
Please.
Okay, I did, but don't kill me, please.
It's technically you guys that killed each other. I was just watching.
And then discovering who did the killing of the other people and then killing them in return. Sorry.
Well, guys, paid $60. I don't need this treatment.
Anyway, have fun editing this.
God,
This
fuck.
monstrosity. And if you want to have visuals,
I don't know. I'm not. I thought about. I don't know. We'll see. I'll probably just put a static image if I do anything. We'll see.
see. Cool.
Anyway, thank you everyone who watched this, and good night. Because it's nighttime.
Night. It's
Bye.
also nighttime. It's morning here.
Oh.
Night.